Everything is alive. Everything has a life force streaming through it. All the rocks, minerals, plants, animals, and human beings have this same life force streaming through them. Each living thing is composed solely of light waves, which vibrate. The rate of vibration is different for each type of living thing. So a plant, for instance, will vibrate at a different speed to a human being. When we eat plants and animals, their vibration has an effect upon us, either for good or for bad. When we consume animals, for whom this consumption means fear, mutilation, imprisonment and death, we also inflict great pain upon ourselves, as these vibrations of fear affect our cells. Eternal laws are valid for all things. The fifth commandment, "Thou shalt not kill," applies to all life. The results of the current mass murder of animals for wrong nourishment will certainly return to us, for that is divine law. They are a major cause of the fact that the whole of mankind is not healthy, but to a great extent is a collection of individuals more or less mortally wounded and mutilated by organic illnesses. The same mankind cries to God about the abolition of war and an eternal peace. But how can such realities be fulfilled by individuals who in themselves are active explosives against all harmony? World peace cannot be born or maintained by individuals whose very innermost selves are battlefields for mass murder, war, and mutilation. The individual can never come to experience a lasting peace outwardly until he has rooted this peace inwardly, in his own mind and in his own body. When we choose to eat fruit, vegetables, seeds, nuts and grains, we are choosing food which requires a far lesser degree of the killing principle. It is true that all plants are conscious to an extent, but they are far less conscious than an animal. So, as we progress towards the embodiment of our true nature, which is love, we will find that we will move away from the killing of animals for food toward vegetarian and vegan diets. This process has already begun. With further progression, we will become fruitarians, where we eat only fruit. Fruit requires no killing whatsoever, and it is in fact beneficial for the fruit to be absorbed as nourishment in an organism. This absorption furthers its own progression, and so the eaten and the eater are both mutually rewarded. Some people today have been able to progress to a fruitarian diet and live super healthy lives. However, most people have not yet evolved to this level, so it is safer and actually necessary for the body that we progress in stages. The stage that humankind has now reached would allow us to live much more healthily if we moved away from animal consumption and animal byproducts, such as dairy, eggs, and honey. Then the mass murder in our physical culture will decrease, our illnesses will vastly reduce, and we will literally create world peace in our own hearts, and can look forward to the karma or fate of coming to live in an outward zone of peace. Only such individuals can send out the vibrations or energies from which a fundamental world peace can arise.